At unexpected places, you start to see twists, and then there are hidden things about pretty much every character you come across. Probably is her best role in recent years. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where Junkie Good Storytelling shares her thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. 江照黎明, The Crack of Dawn, is a 24-episode drama that's being aired on Mango TV. It is produced by Mango TV and Hunan Television, directed by two directors, Niu Chao, Wang Taotao, written by Huang Fen and Cao Xiaotian. The drama is led by Ma Sichun, Bai Ke, a contemporary setting, crime, murder, mystery, slightly thriller, not that much drama. This drama belongs to Mango Television's series of dramas called 季风剧场. Mango, Monsoon, very similar to 爱奇艺 doing their 爱奇艺 Light On 迷雾剧场. All the dramas within this category are short dramas. Last year, we've had a very successful one, 我在他乡挺好的. 江照黎明 also belongs to this category. But the interesting thing about this drama is it's made as a 12 episodes, each episode 70 minutes drama, but now when it's on air, it's actually being aired as a 24 episodes drama, each episode's about 30 minutes. I am guessing the reason for Mango to now decide this 12 episodes drama needs to be aired as a 24 episodes drama. It's based on their analysis of back-end data they've collected last year. Though it really doesn't make much of a difference because it's still being aired, updating 2 days per week. Every day, now 2 episodes, previously just putting 2 as 1 70 minutes long episodes. So essentially, the drama doesn't change in terms of the length, it's just the way they put it out. I have watched the first 10 episodes, close to halfway point of this drama. I'll give it a 2 goldmine rating, a really high rating for a drama that definitely surprised me in many aspects. This could be another very successful attempt from Mango doing short dramas. Since this drama has a lot of crime, murder, thriller element, I will not spoil it for you. I'll just briefly introduce you to a couple of roles and roughly what the story is about. The story is centered around our female lead character played by Ma Sichun. She is a real estate agent, but at the same time, she also holds a night job as a vendor selling fried noodles with a makeshift setup to earn extra money. She's married to an office worker whose company belongs to her sister's husband. Her husband got the job due to this relationship, but her sister actually died a couple of years ago. Very soon into the narrative, we will find one major death in her life of a person close to her. As police got into the investigation of this death, we start to find out many people are involved in this death, and it's much more complicated than it first appeared. So that's my introduction for this drama without spoiling it for you. Now, let's get into the usual good and bad. On the positive end, first, this is a very acceptable standard quality production. All the usual things, camera work, real voice from the actors, thankfully, story, structure, narrative, pacing, the type of won't be distracted by immature skills and technicality of things. Second thing, not really related to the quality of the story, but they picked a great city to shoot this drama, my hometown, the mountain and river city of Chongqing. And since the title is called 江照黎明, literally means the dawn, where the sun is shining on the river, I guess you have to find a city with rivers. And what can be better than Chongqing? 2 rivers, mountains looking epic on camera, and then it's for murder and thriller. On-screen Gotham from China. How many thriller, death-related dramas have we had that's completely shot in Chongqing? In the last 2 years, Chongqing has become the crime city on screen. It's only in drama land. Chongqing has no higher crime rate than anywhere else in China. It's pretty safe and decent and great food. Third positive point, I like the cast. I admit, pretty much only Ma Sichun is very well known to me. The other actors and actresses, I have a vague impression, but I really am not very familiar with their work. But as soon as the story starts, you get into it. Their acting are all very good, immediately bringing you into the narrative, into the characters. You're happy with the story and you forget about whether you know or not know this actor before. Bai Ke, I really haven't noticed much about his previous work. He is listed as the male lead of this drama, but he doesn't come into the narrative as a major presence until later. In the first couple of episodes, he will make appearance, but he kind of disappears for quite a long while, and you kind of almost forget about his existence before he then comes in again and becomes the main lead. So right now we're still at the, let's say, first stage of his major presence of this narrative. Story-wise, there's still a long way to go before you can fully see what his character is about. So I'll keep it there, but so far I enjoyed his acting. Zhang Yao's role, a lady who has major beef with our female lead. She has been in quite a few dramas in recent years, playing all kinds of supporting roles, usually not so kind of a woman role, but she's a brilliant actress. Firstly, initially very annoying, but later you discover this person has more about her background story, and every hateful person has something that you can pity them on too type of role, and she does it very well. There are other actors and actresses who play important roles. I don't have the time to list them everyone one by one, but they're all very good. Then Ma Sichun, I do have to say, this character Li Xiaonan probably is her best role in recent years. As a character, she has multiple layers and much more secret hidden things about her than when you first meet her and believe she is. So a large part of the interesting thing about this narrative is discovering what our female lead really is and what she's capable of and what she's been doing and what she has done. So far we still haven't seen the full picture, but she becomes more and more interesting as the story moves on. You will notice she did put on quite a bit weight for this role, and for the particular character setup, I think it's very fitting. Type of a woman who really don't have much time to take care of her shape, and then she has to literally cook food at night and breathing in all those fumes from stir fry. It makes perfect sense for this role, and it doesn't really change anything about her acting. I think since the years of Love Me If You Dare, she definitely has improved a lot as an actress. In this drama, you would see the more serious actor side of hers. So overall, the entire cast of this drama is very solid, and they provide a lot of convincing, interesting, detailed moments of acting. Then the final thing definitely is about the story itself. I have no expectation of this story at all when I first got it in, and it's a slow burn drama. It starts rather peacefully, gently, and you don't quite see what's going on, and then you see a big event, but then afterwards how everybody reacts seems also very slow. At unexpected places you start to see twists, and then there are hidden things about pretty much every character you come across. At certain point of this drama, it would also show you rather shocking sequences that, again, I don't want to spoil it for you, so it's for you to discover, but it will touch on some very serious topics. I'm just really happy that there is a drama like this. If you are interested in the type of everyone has more layers than they first appear, and there is a death and crime element involved in type of story, this is a great choice to go into. And since it's original script, it doesn't have a novel, you would not know what happens until the very last moment, which is an experience of watching drama that we kind of got robbed off, no longer having most of the time in Dramaland. So I'm super appreciative of original scripts drama, particularly thriller and crime drama. Obviously this drama is not perfect, otherwise I would give it a 3 gold mine. So now let's talk about a few points on the negative end. First is not to do with the drama itself. 季风剧场 all airs 2 episodes or 4 episodes depending on how you count an episode's number, but let's say 140-minute content every week, and it drags the airing schedule out very long. If you've watched 沉睡花园 Dream Garden, you would experience the super dragged out schedule of this drama to the point that probably you forgot about its existence. It happened to me like that. In the first couple of episodes, because it came out at the same time, I really enjoyed it, and then plot did kind of fall into totally romantic line and not focused on psychology anymore. But also during one of the weeks they only aired 1 episode, so that drags it out furthermore. And then it heads into Chinese New Year, so the drama has just finished airing, and there was really 2 weeks during the time that I forgot about Dream Garden completely. I had to get reminded, oh, that drama updated, shoot, I didn't even think about it. So for 江照黎明, because it's not a super fast-pacing thriller crime drama, it's on the slow burn but interesting, steady progress end of things. I am a little bit worried that this drama, as it schedules, is gonna finish airing at the end of February, and maybe people are gonna fall off along the way. I know to a lot of other audiences from other places in the world, it's a very normal speed of updating dramas, 1 episode per week, but Chinese Dramaland is just not the type of Dramaland that does that traditionally. So competing with other fast updating dramas, it's one of the disadvantages of this drama. The second thing is to do with one particular, let's say, iteration of a particular type of characters in the drama that I think could be improved on. After I've watched episode 9 and 10, I think it has been improved on a bit, but it could have been done better in earlier parts, which is the police involvement in breaking this case of murder. Particularly after you've just watched Reset, where all the policemen are so clever. And that makes the drama much more exciting if the good people, the people who are trying to figure out the case, are very intelligent. Makes the challenge much harder for the bad people in the drama. Unfortunately, the portrayal of policemen in Crack of Dawn, at least in the first 8 episodes, are pretty lacking. So basically, I wish the policemen could be cleverer and better at doing their job. Also, there are some of the details that are not so, let's say, realistic. For example, you have a type of somebody creates a car accident. They put something on the car to make the car lose its brakes, and then for the purpose of causing a car crash that then they can claim insurance, as if insurance company is not gonna investigate what actually happens to this car. And this person in another scene would say, I just need this to happen and then immediately I'll get money. No, you won't get money immediately. If you're not an expert of faking an accident, they will investigate and you will not get money. So that type of plot is a little bit too, let's say, unrealistic. And there are definitely very intentionally designed sequences to increase the sense of suspense. Makes you go, oh, is there gonna be an interesting thing happening? And then wait for 5 episodes, nothing gets mentioned about that one particular scene that they've made. Clearly is indicating something happened. So I think the designing of when something happens, when a shot gets introduced, what's the purpose, and how long do you let the audiences wait, can be designed better so that it's more satisfying. And then the drama airs on a very lazy schedule, very slow. So I don't know, like people may just drop out if they have more interesting other things to watch. I mean, right now, Winter Olympics, much more exciting, everything considered, right? So these are the not so ideal things about this drama. I would still say this is a very good crime thriller, suspensive drama, but then it's only slow type of being suspensive, depending on your personal preference, whether you like really fast, page-turner kind of exciting story, or you are okay with a slower burn, but definitely still on the interesting end of things. You may watch it minute by minute, or you may have to double speed through certain parts of it. So that would be my first impression, kind of halfway review of Jiang Zhao Liming Crack of Dawn. Judging by the future episode's trailer, it does look like a more complicated story than so far what I've collected about its information. So let's hope there's more in the future, things we didn't expect and exciting for this drama. And like I said, if you like Master Chun, it's really worth watching. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.